And good morning from Disney Springs. I'm actually very excited to be here right now because, truthfully, I haven't been here in a long time. In fact, I've been to downtown Disney in California more recent than I've been to Disney Springs here in Orlando. Kind of weird. So we're here today to not only catch up on everything new that's happened here at Disney Springs, but also just to walk around, eat some food, take in some of the sights around here, but also I was tipped off. Apparently, Disney Springs is a prime location where you can find Lorcana cards. So we're gonna check that out today as well. In my opinion, Disney Springs is home to some of the best vibes and amazing views in all of Disney property. So without any further ado, let's jump inside of Disney Springs, but most importantly, let's go enjoy the day. And just as the sign says, we're gonna shop, we're gonna dine, and maybe do a little play. It is now 10 a.m. on this Thursday morning, February 19th, and it looks to be a chill start here. Look at this, not many people walking around. Probably a lot of people over at the theme parks. I'm sure later on in the day, it'll start getting more packed, but right now in the morning, all we see are chill vibes. And honestly, that's the word I use when anyone asks me about Disney Springs, chill. It's just a chill place. I love the soundtrack that plays. They play like jazzy Disney music in the background. I love it. It's also a very nice place to take your family, like a nice family outing. It's also a very nice place for a date, but I have no one to go on a date with, so you guys are my date. Let's go. And I don't know what it is every single time I come to Disney Springs. I need to start my day off with a little Starbucks coffee. All right, we got the goods. My standby order every time I go to Starbucks is a tall cold brew, black, nothing in it. I like it that way. I love when I could taste the actual coffee. That's my favorite. And Starbucks has very good cold brew, so my favorite. That first sip feeling. Oh no, it looks like the aerophile is behind walls. Yeah, they have the famous Disney World shrub barriers over here. Man, I'm not even gonna lie, I was planning on doing this today. What the aerophile is pretty much a nice little hot air balloon that you can go up into and see Disney Springs from the air. I love that. And the prices aren't that bad for a Disney experience. For adults, it's gonna be $29.99, children ages 3 to 9, $24.99, and age 2 and under for free. Definitely something I wanna do in the future. And yeah, up there it says, due to maintenance, closed. And yeah, as I come down here by the water, the aerophile, the balloon, is completely gone. I've never seen it not here. It's kind of cool. I guess they're doing work over there. They have a nice crane going on. Some routine maintenance, I believe. This is something that I've been wanting to do here at Disney Springs for literal years. So when this reopens, we'll come back here next month and we'll definitely go on it. As we zoom in across the lagoon here, we see the Saratoga Springs Resort. Would love to stay there. And the boats that are actually going back and forth from the Port Orleans Resort. They go both to the Riverside location and the French Quarter location as well. Last year, I actually stayed at Port Orleans Riverside and it was amazing. Literally my favorite Disney resort I've ever stayed at in my life. It was so relaxing, so chill. There were so many different walking paths and the food was great too. Oh, it looks like we also have one of the amphicars in the water over there too. What these are, they're like vintage looking cars that actually double as a car and a boat. So they drive you literally right into the water. We'll take a look at that later. But it's so cool. This is something I've never done before either that I would love to do one day. So I just talked to the guy at the front desk here at the aerophile and he said it's gonna be down potentially next Wednesday it's gonna open up, but you never really truly know. They're replacing the whole balloon. So next time when we come here and do this thing, it's gonna be a brand new balloon that we're gonna be flying. He also gave me some information about the flight that we would take. It's about an 8-minute flight in the air, and it's gonna take you about 300 to 400 feet in the air, depending on the weather. And apparently you can see everything in a 30-mile radius. So hopefully when we come back and do this thing, it's a nice clear day like today, and we can see all 4 Disney parks. That'd be so sick. And they do have merchandise available too. And I do this thing where if I experience it, I have to get the pin. So you know we're gonna be picking up that when we do this. Part of the Disney Springs experience is the shopping. So let's go into Disney Style and see what they got. Disney Style is a cool little spot where you can find some trendy new things in the merchandise world here at Disney World. Here's the stuff that I look at when I come in here, the t-shirts, because sometimes they have some fun ones that you can't get anywhere else. Like the one up there that says Wishes. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a nod to the old fireworks show Wishes. The one on the bottom right there, the Walt Disney World with the monorail. I kind of love that one too. This black one with Mickey and Minnie, that's really cool too. And oh, it's always cool to see Baymax and Big Hero 6 getting some representation in the parks. Look at that, a Baymax shirt, and right next to it, San Francisco. Oh man, Disneyland is calling my name. Very cool ones, even that Mickey that looks like it's painted on, and right below it, Cinderella's castle with Mickey standing in front of it. It also looks like it's painted. That's cool. And oh man, if it was colder here in Florida, I would totally be buying this right now. This is a High School Musical crew neck sweater. Man, if they had a shirt, I would totally buy that right now. Oh wow, they have the matching shirt here for the Mickey that looks like he's painted. They have the Minnie. So you can do like a little couple shirt if you're on a date. If you're on a date at Disney Springs, you can do a couple shirt. It looks like front and center, they have this whole Mickey collection. I don't think this is new, but I definitely haven't seen this in the parks. Look at that jacket, very cool. And also they have, oh my gosh, something for me. They They have a fanny pack over here with Mickey right in the middle. I love that. How much is this? $29.99. Oh man, I kind of love that. My birthday's next month. I'm trying to justify everything that's saying, if I buy this, it's for my birthday. But how many things does that apply to? And things like this, where these baseball jerseys are like a really cool new hip thing here at Disney World. This is awesome. This is one for like men's, because usually they have the Disney princesses. They're over there. I'll take a look at those later. But this one looks like something that I would wear, but it's 80 bucks. Yeah, it's $79.99. Oh man, I love it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll splurge a little bit for my birthday this year. And here are the Disney princess jerseys for the ladies. I love the Belle one. Actually, I'd probably rock the Belle one. What do you have? Belle, Jasmine. Over down there we have Tangled, we have Rapunzel, and looks like Pasquale. Also, Tiana. And I believe the numbers on these jerseys have to do with the year they came out in. So Beauty and the Beast came out in 91. Aladdin came out in 1992. And of course, Walt Disney World opened up in 1971. So obviously a lot of stuff in there that I can see myself buying, but I'm gonna hold off for now. Maybe after I do the loop, I'll swing back around to Disney style and pick up some of those shirts, or maybe even that fanny pack that I saw. And there it is, the Disney Spring. Just kidding, it's just a fountain. Anyways, we're on our way. We're gonna walk around the loop here at Disney Springs. My main goal right now is I'm kind of hungry, so I kind of want to find something for breakfast. Of course, Gideon's cookies has to be one of the most popular things here at Disney Springs. We're gonna go check on the line. Usually at this point in the day though, it's gonna be a long line. Let's go check up on it. Because who doesn't want cookies for breakfast? All right, we made it to the front of Gideon's and the line doesn't look too long. Let's jump in, let's get some cookies for breakfast. So we jumped in line. The line isn't very long at all. Look at this. Awesome, and we're handed this nice little pamphlet for the month of February. Every month, Gideon's changes their menu up a little bit, and on the back, you can see what they have. Their new limited edition flavor, Strawberry Delight. So it's like a chocolate-covered strawberry cream that you would get in your vintage Valentine's Day box. Man, if I knew I was gonna get in line so quickly, I probably would have waited and got one of these awesome cold brews that they have here too. Next time, like look at that one, a February special, Fire and Ice Cold Brew, our chocolate nitro cold brew with a warm and spicy finish. Are you kidding me? Spicy coffee? Gideon's is so cool. Look at this. Look at all these art on the walls, and it smells like chocolate in here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes in the theme parks you can get Halloween all year. This is that Halloween vibe all year in here. And a very appropriate sign, here lies buried my willpower. And here we're looking at a spread of all they have here today. This is the seasonal one right here, the Strawberry Delight. I might be getting that one. We'll see the spread here. They have original chocolate chip right here, which is one of my favorites. They also have a toffee chocolate chip right there. And on the end there, it's kind of hard to see. Actually, we're gonna walk right next to it now. This is my favorite one, the banana bread chocolate chip. All right, so I got the goods. Oh, there's a squirrel right by my foot. He just ran away. Oh, hello. No, you can't have Gideon's. Well, that was definitely the cutest moment of the day. Man, did you see him like looking around the corner like that? Anyway, so what I got here was the Strawberry Delight, which is the seasonal cookie for the month of February. So pretty much it's one of those chocolates that you would get in a Valentine's Day box. It's like a chocolate covered with a strawberry cream in the middle. That's what this cookie is based off of. And look at this monstrosity. If you've never seen a Gideon's cookie before, and there's chocolate all over my hands now, look at this thing. They're pretty much like mounds of cookie. Look at that. So you have the strawberry cream cookie, but also all those chocolate chips up top, and a dusting of strawberry infused sugar on top. There's now chocolate all over my hands, so we're just gonna go in for a nice big bite. Oh wow, definitely a big pack of strawberry punch right there. Very good. I broke it open so you can see the inside too. Very pinkish in color, very soft. Gideon's cookies are kind of like cookie dough-like, and that's what I like in a cookie. So if you like a crispier cookie, this isn't the cookie for you. This is great, oh my gosh. Flavor is on point. It tastes exactly like a chocolate covered strawberry, which honestly isn't my favorite flavor of things. Like if there was another seasonal flavor, I probably would have got that, but still very good. I love that middle, oh my gosh. So only 3 bites in, I'm gonna save the rest because there's no way I could finish a whole cookie. I'm gonna take the rest over to my parents and share this with them. I think they're gonna like it. The coolest thing that I like about Gideon's is, it's an Orlando-based company. They started in a little bakery here in the heart of Orlando, and there was a little name going on. Like people would hear about Gideon's cookies in Orlando. Then they opened up their location here in Disney Springs and just blew up like crazy. Everyone knows about it. Everyone that comes here to Disney loves it. The international guests as well. There's always a line out the front door. But a little Orlando hack, you can still go to the original location of Gideon's. It's still open. It's in a place called East End Market. It's about a half an hour north of Disney World, so not too bad of a drive, but most times when you go in there, there's no wait. So you can go in, grab your cookies, and then leave with under 5 minutes. And look what we stumbled across here. We have a store behind barricades. I've heard a couple rumors of what might be replacing this, but if you look at the designs in the windows, you can kind of get a general idea of what will actually be here in the future. So from what I read online, the world of Gideons is expanding here in Disney Springs. It's going to be a new eating spot here from the creators of Gideon's Cookies. It's going to be called Six Ravens, but at this location, no cookies. They're going to specialize in savory hand pies. So like a really fancy Hot Pocket. We have no confirmed opening date for Six Ravens, but it's going to open in sometime in 2026. I've eaten at quite a few restaurants here in Disney Springs, like the Boathouse right in front of us. It's actually pretty good. I've eaten there a few times in my life. Good stuff. But what I think is better is this right here. I kind of feel like Wine Bar George is an unsung hero of Disney Springs. It fits the bill, it fits into the story, but also fantastic food, fantastic wine. Oh my goodness. Probably my favorite restaurant here. And we've made it to the Amphicar launch. So this is that car I was showing you in the water earlier, and they're all lined up right here, these cars. What they do is they drive it up right here. They park it right in the center of the circle here. You load up, you have a good time with your family. It actually spins around on this disc and then heads down to the water that way. It's so cool to watch. I wish we saw a launch right here, right now. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Maybe one day. Oh man, there's a car coming. Oh, perfect. We're gonna get to see it walk up the launch or drive up the launch. Cars don't walk. Let's see this. You hear it? Very cool. Fantastic. Look at that. I'm gonna try to get around. All right, so yeah, it's parked right in the center of that disc right there. Very cool. Look at that. Oh, and there it goes. It's spinning around. Oh man, this is something I have to do one day. I think taking my mom and dad on the Amphicar will not only be fun, but also super entertaining. So that might be something I have to do in the future, but very cool, very awesome. Actually, I walked up to the cast member and asked him some information on this. He told me it's about $125 for each ride. Each ride sits up to 4 people, so that $125 doesn't matter if it's just 1 person or 4. And it's a 20-minute tour around the lagoon here at Disney Springs, which is not a bad time. I would do that. It's first come, first serve, and he also gave me this little tip. If you plan for something around 7:30 at night, when the sun sets, he said it's pretty dark out in the water, but you see all the beautiful lights around Disney Springs, and also you can view the Epcot fireworks from the lagoon. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll try that out too. Also, the restroom is right across from the boathouse in this little hallway. Their soap smells like almonds. Speaking of local Orlando businesses that have a presence here at Disney Springs, Wonder Made Magical Marshmallows. I actually personally know the owner of Wonder Made. He's a longtime family friend. We used to work in the same building together. And dinosaurs have gone extinct in all of the Disney parks, but they still exist here in Disney Springs. Hardrosaur. Not our dino. Walking around in the main shopping district of Disney Springs, and I'm over here in front of the Lime Garage, and there's barricades out in front of that too. It looks like the Lime Garage is down for some sort of maintenance. There's 3 garages here at Disney Springs. There's the Grapefruit Garage, there's the Orange Garage where I parked in today, or there's the Lime Garage that I usually park in just the way I come from my house. This is the easiest one to access. But yeah, this is under refurb. So it'll be interesting to see when this opens back up. And oh man, I totally forgot about this. This is the old location to the Sprinkles Cupcake Shop that used to be here literally like 2 months ago. The whole company went under, so it has nothing to do with this location here at Disney Springs. In fact, this is probably the busiest location they had. But yeah, it's kind of weird not seeing this here anymore. I mean, it's kind of weird just seeing a spot here in Disney Springs completely empty. They probably have a plan of what's going to replace this. And oh, look over here. This used to be the Cupcake ATM, where you used to place your order. You used to place your order on a screen and it would pop out just like you're going to the bank. So if we do start coming here monthly, it'll be really interesting to see the construction updates over here, what eventually is gonna take its place, what eventually is gonna pop up here. And you know, if it's gonna be a restaurant or something sweet, we will come here and try it on opening day. And I think we're coming up on the most beautiful view here in Disney Springs. Look at that. Don't you just wanna like dive in that? It looks like the coolest resort pool you've ever been to. But you can't go in, they don't allow that. In fact, if you did jump in here, you'd probably get a lifetime ban. And off in the distance there, we see Planet Hollywood, which was here since the beginning of time. This is here before this even turned into Disney Springs and it was still downtown Disney. And in fact, I saw one of my very first concerts there, O-Town. Does anyone even remember the band O-Town? 'Cause I want it all, or nothing at all. And we made it over to Raglan Road, which is the Irish bar over here. Kind of like an Irish pub where you can eat dinner. They have awesome Irish style food and different drinks and fun times in there. There's actually a performance while you eat. Next month for March and St. Patty's Day, this place is gonna be lit, going crazy. Passing by the Lego store here, and we're coming across some iconic Disney Spring features here. Look at this, Lego Sorcerer Mickey. We also have Lego Anna and Lego Elsa and Lego Olaf. Love your new animatronic over at Epcot. Oh man, this has been here since I was a kid. I remember when the Lego store was announced to come here to Disney Springs. It was known as Downtown Disney back then. And this was the first thing I saw, the first thing my eyes laid on when the Lego store was announced. And how iconic is this? This is just a part of Disney Springs history. And across the way, we're looking at Rainforest Cafe. Let's go take a walk by it. And speaking of icons, when we come across the iconic Stitch, you know we're at World of Disney. Let's go inside and see if there's anything new in there, but this is also where I heard where we could get Lorcana cards. That's what I'm after today. There's some cool shirts over here too, like this one, So Much for True Love with the Evil Queen on there. Oh, we saw these two over in Magic Kingdom the other day. I'll link that video down below. Donald Duck saying, howdy. I kind of love this shirt. Look at that. The Disney Ducks. We just saw this the other day at Magic Kingdom. I think I have to get that one. They also have a Yoda shirt here. Look at that. There's the master himself. What does it say on there? It says, lucky you shall be. Nice. I guess that's for St. Patty's Day. That's a cool shirt. And then they have a shirt here that says Foxy Dad. Is that for Father's Day? I can't wear that because I'm not a dad. But if it said Foxy Daddy, that was the stupidest joke I ever made. Oh man, they have the Wildcat merchandise over here too, but no t-shirts. Gosh, I would love a Wildcat t-shirt. That would be so sick. Living in my own world, didn't understand that anything can happen. World of Disney is so awesome. It's massive. I believe this is the biggest store on Disney property. Fantastic, look at this. Disney merchandise as far as the eyes can see. Lots of fun stuff. Usually over this way is where they have a lot of these seasonal merchandise. But what I'm looking for is the Lorcana section. I'm gonna have to ask somebody, hear me out. This is something I totally forgot about cars. Dinoco is their gas company, right? This is where they get gas from. What if they take some of the dinosaurs and the dinosaur bones over from Dinoland USA and put it in the new land, Piston Peak National Park, over in Magic Kingdom? All right, so fresh out of World of Disney, they said they were sold out of Lorcana cards. So another option that I have is to go over to Once Upon a Toy, which is a little bit farther down the way. We can check there also for Lorcana cards, so let's head that way. Oh man, I completely forgot that this is a new experience over here too. The Vivoli Affogato cart. What an affogato is pretty much espresso with a little bit of gelato in there. Very Italian. And gelato, affogato, Italiano. Man, I really shouldn't have got that Starbucks coffee this morning. Next time I come here, I'll start my morning off with one of these. They have a couple different flavors here. They have the original cream custard, pistachio, chocolate, and cookies and cream. And one staple here, every time I come to Disney Springs, I have to wash my hands and basin. I don't have time for that today. I have to be at work in like an hour. But next time I come here, I'll definitely wash my hands here. Also, real quickly, I'm gonna walk through this, the Crystal Arts, the Arribas brothers. This is the Crystal Arts here that they have at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, a lot of the Disney parks. They have a little store over here as well, where it's kind of cool. You can see them making little glass sculptures in front of your face. A little fun fact, I almost worked for this company, the Arribas brothers, as a warehouse manager. But changes of life happened and I didn't take the job. Oh, but look right here, you can see them. They're making a little glass sculpture here. Very cool, right in front of our faces here. This is like entertainment. When I almost worked here, I was not gonna be doing this. Definitely not. This takes so much skill that I do not have. And I guess these little Mickeys here are what the finished product is gonna look like. And look at this guy right here. Oh my gosh. Imagine buying this and putting it in your house. Here's the certificate of authenticity. It says each piece is encrusted with over 678,402 hand-set crystal stones. Wow, beautiful. You know, I don't like to sell myself short. And I'm always, you know, one to say, go after your dreams, do whatever it takes. But I know in my lifetime, I will never own this. Absolutely not. Look at the price tag on there, $285,000. Wow. Here at the co-op, let's go inside here. Sometimes they have some really cool things in here. In fact, I know they opened up a new store in here since the last time I've been at Disney Springs called the Drop Shop. Oh, and it's right over here. Let's check it out. So if you are a fan of blind boxes, this is your nirvana, because all that's sold here is different blind boxes, and a lot of them have gone viral recently. Look at this right here. Oh, we have the Disney Lacers, which are pretty much Disney-style shoes that you can collect. See over here we have Rex from Toy Story. Oh, there's Bullseye as well. And up top, we have Jessie. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. So we have different ones. Here we have Zootopia. To the right we have Star Wars, different droids. Those look actually pretty cool, and even the case they come in look awesome. See, I can see myself getting into something like that. Oh man, this reminds me of Disneyland. The spider bots, you can collect them all right here. Ice cream pops too. Little Loungefly Disney bags, very cool. Oh, there's more over here too. I think a lot of these, if not all of them, are made by the same company that makes Labubu, Pop Mart, Look at that, $72 for these figurines, these blind box figurines. So it's really a gamble, $72, and you might not even get the one you want, but it's worth it to some people. They're all not that expensive though. Like these ones over here, these like cube one, what are these called? Pop cubes? Funny, they're $13.99, so that's very affordable for like a souvenir here at Disney. Same one over here, $13.99. Now this is something I can get behind too. The villains, only $16.99, and there's really not a bad option in there. Of course, I would go to Jafar, that's my favorite. Of course, Maleficent too, that would be really cool. Or you can be prepared and get Scar. All right, we've made it to Once Upon a Toy. Buzz Lightyear's out front greeting us, but this is where I was told if they have Lorcana in, it's in here. Let's go find out. Big fail on the Lorcana side of things. They said usually they're in this section, but they're completely sold out of Lorcana. That's unfortunate. Well, super unfortunate, they are out of Lorcana cards, but that's what I was explaining to you in that Epcot video that I did when I got the Lorcana cards over there. It's very hard to come by. You can't even go into regular stores like Walmart or Target and buy these cards anymore because people are just buying them like crazy. So I thought today would be a little hack and come out here and buy a couple packs, but they're out, just like everywhere else. And that is the way the cookie crumbles here at Disney Spring. Not the Gideon's cookie though. And with Disneyland on the brain heavily lately, my little tradition every time I go out there is to eat at Earl of Sandwich in downtown Disney. And we've made it to one of two of the Rainforest Cafe locations here on Disney property. And you know what? There's a certain smell of Rainforest Cafe. I have to go in here and smell it real quick. Give me 1 second. Tracy, it smells wonderful in here. She's not talking right now, but if she did talk, she'd be saying something like, I know, the rainforest smells beautiful in this time of year. I'm Tracy Tree. Oh! Look at that, learning about the fruits of the rainforest from Tracy Tree herself. It is beautiful in here. I love literally everything about the Rainforest Cafe, except the food. The food's all right, but everything else, that's what matters. And let me tell you, I am so tempted to buy this hat right now. Just look at this. This is amazing. It's a whole volcano here. We actually have two volcanoes in Orlando, but this is the original. Look at that. And every once in a while, it blows fire out of it. Crikey. Oh, it moved. And look at these special they have over here at BB Wolf's Sausage Company. Bacon mac and cheese dog. All beef quarter-pound hot dog, mac and cheese, crispy bacon, barbecue sauce, corn chips on a house-made bun. Oh my goodness. Man. Imagine doing a challenge here, eating every single hot dog offered. I wish I could put the music loop from Disney Springs in my videos because it's such a vibe. It's such a jam. Right now they're playing a lo-fi mix of Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. Man, it's so good. I love lo-fi music to begin with, but make it Disney, even better. The amount of money I would pay to just float down this river. It's amazing, look at that. They need to make a resort that looks just like this. Turning the corner, we finished the loop here at Disney Springs and we made it back to the Orange Garage. What a fun time. And that's gonna be it from our trip out here to Disney Springs. I haven't been here in such a long time, so it's cool to just come back, kind of mosey around, do a little window shopping, do a little actual shopping, eat the Gideon's cookies, and just kind of soak in the vibes here. I really wanted to try some new food here and maybe find a healthier option, but simply I ran out of time. I gotta go to work. I have to be at work in like an hour. So I promise I will come back here. I will try some of the eating spots around here. There's a ton. And honestly, it would be kind of cool to have a little goal to eat at every spot here at Disney Springs. Disney Springs does a lot of events too. It's almost like every month here, there's something new going on. So if that's something you guys want to see, if you guys want to see me come out here at least once a month and check out all the new offerings, all the new foods, and especially the new Gideon's cookies, let me know down below. I would actually love for this to become part of my new routine. If you made it to this part of the video, I just want to say, hey, thanks for clicking on my face and spending 20+ minutes with me at Disney Springs today. It truly means a lot, more than what you know. And if it's your first time here and you had a good time today, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. That would mean a lot and it would help out the channel tremendously. Currently where I stand right now, we are sitting at 959 subscribers. We are so close. We are 41 away from hitting 1,000. And that's the major goal. I'm just grateful for all 959 of you that have already hit the button and everyone in the future that will too. Secret comment of the day. If you're new here and this is your first time watching, this is the part of the video where I tell you guys a secret comment and you put that in the comments down below. It's just so that I know that you saw this part of the video and it's like a little connection between me and you. Today's secret comment of the day is, thanks for taking me on a date to Disney Springs, with like a wink face emoji. If you're at this part of the video, put that down in the comments down below. And a special thank you to all of these people who did the secret comment in the last video. I had a great time out here for my first visit to Disney Springs in 2026. It was a good time, but most importantly, I enjoyed my day. Thank you for watching. Remember to stay hydrated, get your protein in, and good night.